The beef between Drake and Pharrell is a curious clash of titans. Unlike the explosive Drake-Kendrick Lamar feud, this one's a slow burn, rooted in industry ties, auctioned jewelry, and a few stinging bars. As of April 2025, it's still simmering, with Drake recently snagging another of Pharrell's iconic chains, this time from Kid Cudi, while Pharrell watches in silence. From Cash Money grudges to melting chains. Check this out. Drake and Pharrell's beef roots trace back to the early 2000s, tangled in Cash Money's messy history with the Neptunes. In 2002, Birdman used a Neptunes beat for What Happened to That Boy without paying Pharrell and Chad Hugo, sparking tension.
What happened to that boy?
Pharrell's protege Pusha T fired at Birdman and Lil Wayne, and by 2011, his Don't F With Me and 2012's Exodus 23-1 hit Drake. By then, Drake was Cash Money's rising star. Pharrell stayed quiet, but Drake, allergic to slights, held the grudge. The feud took a wild turn in 2022 when Pharrell launched his auction platform called Jupiter to offload $5.25 million in jewelry, including nerd chains and BBC pendants. Drake, a hip-hop historian with deep pockets, bought 6 pieces for $2.6 million, including a $2.2 million nerd chain. He flaunted them in January 2023's Jumbotron Sheesh Poppin' video, a move fans initially saw as homage, until he weaponized it. On July 28, 2023, Drake's verse on Travis Scott's Meltdown dropped a bomb.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your bar.
Give an F about all of that heritage, sheesh. Aimed at Pharrell and Pusha T. It implied he'd destroyed the $2.2 million chain, a gut punch to their legacy. This move lit up X, and users erupted, with Kirko tweeting, Drake addressed Pharrell and Pusha T on Meltdown. I melt down the chains. But Drake wasn't done. In 2024, amid his Kendrick Lamar battle, Kendrick defended Pharrell on Euphoria. I don't like you poppin' sheesh at Pharrell, for him I inherit the beef. Drake's May 3rd response, Family Matters, upped the ante. At the 5:36 mark of the video, he displayed Pharrell's chains, unmelted, rapping,
You wanna take over Pharrell? Then come get his legacy out of my house.
X lit up again. Drake had claimed he'd melt down Pharrell's chains, but he still got them in this Family Matters video. Pharrell, cool and unruffled, didn't flinch. In a November 13, 2024 GQ interview, he dismissed Drake's taunts. He's a fan of music. I happen to be a part of that, and those artifacts are a part of it. On the melting threat, he added, It didn't strike me. When you let things go, you're literally letting them go. A GQ photo shows him serene in Louis Vuitton, radiating calm, yet he wasn't entirely silent. In July 2024, Pharrell released the Despicable Me soundtrack called Double Life, which some fans interpreted as a subtle jab at Drake. Lines like, Hey, what you hiding? And Ain't Nothing Wrong Being Private prompted X speculation, with Rap Talk posting Pharrell throwing shade at Drake's secrets. The track's secrecy theme recalled Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us jabs at Drake, stirring debate. Others linked it to Gru's deceptive nature in the film, insisting Pharrell was playing to the plot. Pharrell kept silent, letting the buzz grow while staying detached. On the other side, Drake kept collecting and throwing shade. In April 2025, he struck again, buying another Pharrell chain, this one a Jacob & Company white gold NERD brain pendant with 44.92 carats of diamonds, originally commissioned in 2005. Kid Cudi had snagged it at Pharrell's 2022 Jupiter auction for $725,000, but resold it at his own called On Another Planet auction in March 2025. Drake nabbed it for $243,750, posting it on his Finsta account with no caption, letting the ice speak. X accounts were quick to comment on the situation. Drake just revealed himself as the buyer of Kid Cudi's NERD chain. Drake has seemingly purchased yet another one of Pharrell Williams' old chains, thanks to Kid Cudi. Drake performs in Australia on his Anita Max Win Tour and enjoys brandishing Pharrell's chains to target both him and Pusha T. His Instagram showcases tour highlights, but the Family Matters video and Finsta posts keep the chains in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Pharrell chose calm as the best weapon because he obviously wants to avoid the back and forth with Drake. He appeared on Hot 97 and responded saying, At the heart of it, he's a fan of music, referring to Drake. Drake has a new album, and many fans think he would continue throwing shade at Pharrell in the videos, just like he did with the nerd chains in videos like Family Matters. Drake would likely feature them again in a sleek, moody visual. Envision him in a Toronto nightclub, chains gleaming under dim lights, spitting bars about rivals and legacy, using Pharrell's jewelry as symbols of his triumph. Subscribe to be splashed with more celeb juice, and check out this next video.